Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and Real Madrid have gone ahead and they have won a very important game against Real Sociedad 2-0, two penalties, and they go ahead and they get the crucial 3 points. So let's talk about the game. I mean, it was quite a good game, quite an entertaining game. I expected that. I said both of these teams are really good. Like I have predicted both of them to have a great season. I have predicted Real Madrid to win the league. I have predicted Sociedad to finish in the top four, but the start of the season that both these teams have is not been really that good. They have won the games, they have drawn the games, but the way they have played the football, it is not really like a really good that the way that you would have expected them to. They have not played the football that they should have with the talent that both these sides possess. So you know, it was in a way quite an interesting game while making a prediction, because you didn't know how they are gonna come out and how they are gonna react. But boy, was that an interesting game. It was quite fun to watch, end to end game, both teams really looking for that win. And as I said, as a neutral, it was a really good game to watch. And I'll be very honest with you, and I don't want it to sound like I'm becoming sort of an Real Madrid hater, or like I tend to bash Real Madrid a lot, but I think they were really lucky not to lose that game, especially in that first half. I think Real Sociedad were the better team in that first half. They created a good amount of chances. They hit the crossbar twice in the first half only. Real Madrid, to their credit, they themselves created a good amount of chances, but I think Real Sociedad were in comparison a bit better in that first half, and they would be really disappointed that they did not they were not able to score the goal. They were not able to take the lead in those in that first half, especially that like 10-15 minute period where they really dominated Madrid. But Madrid, like that's sometimes like the what champions really do. They soak up the pressure, they wait for it, they wait there for their opportunity, and they go ahead and they do the kills. And that's what Real did. They soaked up the pressure and then they started to play themselves. Like, this has been, to be very honest with you, as much as I said that Sociedad were the better team, I think this was Real Madrid's best game in the season. I have said this. I said in the review for the last game, and I said this in a preview and prediction video for this game as well, that as the season goes by, as the link up play between Mbappe and other players in Madrid start to get better, you are going to see better performances from Real Madrid. You are going to see better results from Real Madrid, and that is happening today. Again, a lot of chances being created by Mbappe. He's really starting to grow into this Madrid player, and the link up play that he's having with other players is starting to show as well. So I think it's a good great thing for Real Madrid. As I said, first half it finishes a 0-0. Second half comes in, and unfortunately the ball hits, like Arda Güler shot hits Sociedad's player in the hand. It's like it's a clear penalty. Ref cannot do anything. They get the goal. It's a 1-0 down, and the game move forward. And again, it was like Sociedad who are creating the chances. Second half, again they hit the post like 3 times in that game. They hit the post, and as I said, they were quite unlucky not to get anything out of that game. But in the second half, I think Real Madrid looked a lot more in control as compared to the first half. Sociedad created the chances, but I think it was like a game of in the first half, Madrid created the chances, but Sociedad were in more control. And in the second half, Sociedad did create a good amount of chances, but Madrid were in more control as compared to them. And then Vinicius gets the penalty, and Mbappe goes ahead and he scores, and it becomes 2-0, and that basically was the game done and dusted. At that point, it was very hard. It felt like it was Sociedad were not really gonna come back from that game, and that's what happened. Sociedad really tried, but as I said that Real Madrid showed their experience as they were in control. They never really took any more chances after they go ahead and they get the 2-0 lead. Like they really did need to. They have come away. They have got 2 goals. They have like a safety net for them. So like they just sat back and they soaked up the pressure. They showed their experience. This is what champions do, being in tough situations, and they go ahead and they get the points. I would say like it was a fair game, and was it a fair result? That I don't know. because in a way I don't even agree with the result. Like I really think that Sociedad deserved at least a point out of that game because they were really good. But again, they've not been able to convert those chances. I said the same thing in the preview. I've said the same thing in the first 5 games. They are creating chances. This start has not been, that good, but like as I said, with Madrid, Sociedad are starting to grow up, to show up. They're getting better, they are creating more chances, but they're still not being able to convert those chances. And the best example for that was today. I mean, they today I would say they were quite unlucky 3 times. If you are hitting a post 3 times in the game, and then you are losing the game because your opponent gets 2 penalties, it just shows that it was not your day. Lady luck was not on your side, and I think Real Sociedad would be quite disappointing, especially they were at their home as well. Like if this happens at the Bernabeu, in a way you could console yourself that we were away, we were at the Bernabeu against like 90,000 fans and all that, but you are at your home. Like this was your game to win, and the way that they played, I think they would be very disappointed that they did not get a point out of it. But at the same time, I think they should be, in a way, like the manager and the fans should be happy in a way that the performance that they gave, that was quite good. You are not gonna get points out of it, but at least you can say that the team is now starting to get better, and I think that they are gonna have a good season. I still think they are gonna finish in that top 4 spot. They are my pick to finish on number 4, and I think even though the start has not been good, I think they are gonna have a better season, and they're gonna even though they lost this game, I still think it is a very good performance by them, and they are gonna take that in their mindset, and they're gonna move forward in the next game. Madrid, like it was very important for them to win this game. As I said, they were already like 4 points behind Barcelona, and they could not afford to drop any more points. And the way they have played, in a way, I don't really think that you can say that Madrid did not deserve to win. I just don't think you can make an argument that champions, when you are fighting for the title, and the big teams are champions, they just find a way out to get the win even if they are not playing good. But this game, like they did not play bad as well. As I say that it was Madrid's best game. It was like a 50-50 affair, and I would just say that Lady Luck was on Madrid's side this game. I don't really have anything to criticize for both the teams, because like none of them did really anything bad in that game, apart from that, like let's say the second penalty, that like in a way it was a rash tackle. If that does not happen and the game stays at 1-0, maybe Sociedad goes ahead and they can take the score and equalizer and get a point out of it. But apart from that, I don't think it was something really bad by either of the team. Both teams were really good. Madrid, they needed that win, they got the win, they would be very happy with them. Both 2 penalties scored by 2 different players. I think this approach is going to be very interesting. They have had 4 penalties this season. Vinicius scored the first one, then Mbappe scores. In this match again, Vinicius scored the first one, and then Mbappe scores. So like 2 and 2, they are dividing at the moment till now. We are going to see how long it lasts, but I think it is better for the egos of both the players. It's Real Madrid, there are going to be egos, there are going to be superstars, and how Ancelotti handles them. And I think if there's one guy who can handle the egos of big superstars, I think it's Carlo Ancelotti. So it was a good day for them. Both their superstars scored. They played really well in my opinion, and they get the 3 points. Did they deserve it? That's another question, but they get important 3 points, and they are now again like 2 points behind Barcelona. They wouldn't want that gap to increase a lot. 4 points, it's still catchable. They can still quite easily catch Barcelona. But we'll see it. Barca are going to play tomorrow. They are going to play Girona. I think that's going to be an interesting game. And in my predictions, I think that Barcelona are going to drop points in that game. So Madrid will be really keenly looking at that game. So that is it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys think of the game in the comment section below. Do you think Madrid deserved to win that game, or do you think they were lucky and Sociedad were like a bit unlucky not to get a point out of it? Let me know about the situation between Vini and Mbappe taking different penalties, and what you thought as a whole about this game. Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. I have put somewhere here like the number of subscribers. We still need to get to 300. That's our target, to get to 300 subscribers before the month of September ends. I'm going to put it somewhere, the number of days and number of subscribers remaining. So go ahead and subscribe, help us in achieving our task of getting to 300 subscribers before the month of September ends. Until next time, bye bye.